Hey guys, it's Tallara and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Poor Gladys is looking a little worse for wear after entering that burning building to save the Knights of the Flaming Fist. So we're going to rest up here at the camp, and before we do, I want to speak to Will, because we did have a pretty major revelation from him last time. He is the son of one of the major Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. So let's see if he has anything else to say about that whole situation.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse.
Whoa.
The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter.
And that's the twist.
We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, with the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on that devil that we met, Will?
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
Okay. I mean, he did speak of a cure, though. I think we should at least hear him out.
Take a single step towards him, and he'll dog you the whole journey.
Okay, got it.
You'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Well, interesting. I kind of forgot that we met the devil. That was... So much has happened lately that I'm forgetting the finer details. So I wasn't expecting to have that conversation, but it was a good one indeed.
Well met.
Now do you want to talk? Yeah, now I can ask him about being the son of a Grand Duke.
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Courtly dance? I'd love to see a demonstration.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
You dance like a drunk ogre? That sounds hilarious. Count me in.
Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two. I promise, clumsy oaf is well within my repertoire.
Perfect. I'll keep that in mind. We need to continue building our bond with Will so we can see him hit us with some sweet dance moves. All right, well, that's all I wanted to do right now. So let's go to bed, have a snack, rest up.
Well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Oh! Asterion!
Shit.
What the hell?
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
I mean, what else would it be? It looked like you were trying to suck my blood.
It wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
Okay, so it's exactly what it looked
In
like.
the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Wow, we are learning a lot about our companions. Will is the son of a Grand Duke, Asterion is a vampire. Everyone seems to have a little secret, don't they? It makes me feel less bad about hiding my little secret, aka my dark urge. I can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on. Remember a few episodes back we found a boar that had been drained of all its blood? I think we found the culprit.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. please.
So you've got a taste for halfling blood now, huh?
Courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
All right, well, let's push into his mind and search for the truth.
What's this? What's happening?
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat. The only thing your master lets you eat.
Sounds like Asterion has a troubling backstory. You ate animals because you were forced to, not because you wanted to.
Yes. Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked. So you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me.
I mean, believe it or not, I do. I believe you. I saw inside your mind. Plus, we all have little dark secrets of our own.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
I want to say yes and help out a friend. I mean, it's basically just donating blood, right? It's in you to give. But I'm worried if we give him just a taste, he's going to grow addicted. I mean, we do still have to right our karmic imbalance from murdering that poor bird, so I feel like the least we can do is give Asterion a drop of my blood. But not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Does it have to be from the neck? Or like, can you take it from like my arm? Nope, looks like he's going for the neck. Wow. Oof.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, of course. That was amazing.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to seeing you fight, I guess.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling.
Happy to help a friend.
This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
Good.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Alright, we even got an achievement called Just a Nibble for letting Asterion bite us. We do anything for the achievements, right? Alright, so I now have the status Bloodless. What does that do for us? We're feeling a bit woozy. -1 to attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. Oh, come on! This is what I get for being a good friend? Well, that sucks. How you feeling this morning, Asterion?
Good morning. How do you feel?
I feel awful. We won't be doing that again.
A pity. Just be grateful I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Maybe you should have told me that before you bit me. That sounds like important information to know. Is that how you can stand in the sun because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here.
Oh wow, it's a long time.
Or something wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Okay, so what's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Uh-oh.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor.
They either saw what happened last night or we were talking a little too loudly.
We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now.
That might work.
We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Alright. Long day indeed. I'm wondering, perhaps we should add Asterion to our party, because I feel like he's going to be super invigorated from
This devil Raphael
all of the blood
paltry
sucking.
words as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Okay. Well, we have no dragons at our disposal right now, I'm afraid.
I will sit astride one. It is only a matter of time. I will ride a red dragon. I will wield the silver sword, and I will conquer every layer of hell should my queen command it.
Look, don't let your dreams remain dreams. On that note, why were the knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship anyway?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Okay, well look, the whole reason I meant to speak to you was I wanted to tell you to wait for me in camp.
You believe you can survive without me?
I'll give it a shot, yeah. I'm not arguing, remain here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Alright, Asterion, it's your lucky day. You're getting called up from the bench.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
But we've got multiple leads. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
If we don't know what we're walking into, that bridge will collapse under us. The devil has a plan. He's playing with us.
I don't disagree.
Casual, my old master liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
So what do we do?
We keep hunting for answers. What other choice do we have? This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And
All
why
good
are we
questions.
important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Everyone really wants to talk about Raphael. Oh my god, I was just trying to get Asterion into my party, but he really has lots of things to talk about. I mean, you don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
I don't want to say a damned thing, but that won't do anyone any good. Khazad Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them. completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Here I thought I was the oldest one in the party. Guess Asterian's got me beat at 200 years old. How are you turned? Did he attack you?
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life.
Sounds a little too good to be true, huh?
Eternal life or bleed to death on the street. I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
So Asterian wasn't lying when he originally introduced himself as a magistrate of Baldur's Gate. He was. He just didn't tell us the time frame, which was 200 years ago. So you've been a slave ever since?
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on.
It's messed up. It sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us.
Noted.
All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
I will. You keep me safe and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Well, no, the whole reason I came and tried to talk to you was, I want you in my party. But actually, seeing as we're having this grand chat, why don't we talk a little bit more about what happened last night?
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
No, not particularly. Absolutely not. I need to know how we're going to feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included.
I mean, that sounds fair enough. We'll let him free on the bad guys.
During a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. If we're going to kill them anyway, you may as well drink their blood. All right, but I'll be watching. No, I'll say sounds good. Glad we could agree.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
Now, I need you in my party. Will you travel with us?
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Perfect. All right, the squad's together. And Asterian does indeed have a status effect, similar to Gladys. His is happy. Asterian's vampiric hunger has been temporarily sated, +1 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. So he has the opposite that we got. We can also level him up. Level up to a level 4 rogue. Get to choose a feat from the list below for that. I'm gonna pick up Savage Attacker. When making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. Basically, we'll try to get him to hit as hard as he possibly can. Do as much damage as possible. Alright, I think we're done here, so let's pack up camp and continue on our way.
So, Starion, which of us would you rather feed on if he had free reign?
Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
I'm surprised Will didn't say anything to that. He's standing right there, but...
Disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
Ooh. We got a little flirting going on in the party back there?
I'm sure you would. Don't sound so eager.
Seems that way. Alright, so this is where we fought the gnolls previously, crossing through the bloody battlefield. And then let's see what's on the other side of this. We never got this far before. We got distracted with the sounds of screams coming from the burning inn. Looks like there might be something over this way, though, because my game did just autosave. Oh yeah. What is that up ahead?
That symbol in the blood. What does it mean?
The hand? I don't know. Well, here's more gnolls. Time to fight. Alright, Asterion, show us what you got, hey? Ooh, Vampire Bite. Yeah, it's a new ability. Don't quite have enough movement, so we'll move here. And then shoot. Hamstring shot. Oh, wow. He's the Gnoll Warlord. He has 85 HP. That's a lot. Okay, oh, there's other guys up here.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
You should help, yeah.
Be a fool, lad.
What?
Shut your mouth and keep your head down.
Okay, I'm a big fan of Ollie, not Rugen.
Don't value their own skin.
I literally just stumbled upon here, so these must be the missing mercenaries. Remember, we heard that they had a shipment. And they're not gonna help us fight! That is so rude! I can't believe it. I feel betrayed. Okay. So far, not so good. These guys are hitting us hard. I actually have an idea when we can get to Gladys's turn of what I want to do. Do you remember we made a deal with some trolls? They said we could call them at any time just by blowing their horn. I should still have that horn in my inventory. Lump's war horn. Sound this horn to call Lump's frenzied band of ogres. They will feast on anyone they can get their hands on, but if you've made a deal with them, they will make an effort to spare your party. Let's use that. Backup! Can we get some backup here? Lump. The crew. They're not here. Maybe they're on the way? I mean, I guess it takes a second. Meantime, we'll hit you with some dissonant whispers. And hope that the trolls show up. Oh, the straight up miss is never good. Oh my god, there's other ones over here? Yeah, this is ridiculous. I can't believe the guys in the cave are not helping us out at all. I really hope backup arrives soon because we are majorly outnumbered. Let's try to get some high ground. And then we can hit you with the Eldritch Blast. And there's regular hyenas. This was a very tough battle that we just stumbled upon. Where the hell's my backup?
The shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours.
Oh.
You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat.
What voice?
Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power
Oh.
passes through you. Authority.
He's from that cult, the Absolute. Let's search her mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on
That was that symbol we saw. Yeah, okay.
Buried deep, a tadpole struggles.
She has a tadpole too.
Against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Okay. Focus on the tadpole. How did it come to be there?
You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
So perhaps this absolute cult and the tadpoles have a connection by the sounds of it. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. She wants meat? Let's command her to feast on the other gnolls.
Sensing your presence, the gnoll's tadpole rides in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
Perfect.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Okay, so we've got an ally now. Flind, the Gnoll warlord, is now on our side, which is a big help. Okay, so maybe we don't need our troll backup after all. I mean, they may still be coming. I genuinely have no idea, but for right now, we've already got our backup. Why won't you attack him? Astarion. Okay. You wanted to use your bow instead, fine. We're really gonna have to teach those merchants in the cave that we mean business when we're done here. I can't believe they just retreated and didn't help. That rubs me the wrong way. Let's throw some alchemist's fire right over here. Woo! Yeah, they didn't like that. Nice, and then Gladys can heal herself. And then let's actually move up here and get even higher ground. Everyone loves the high ground. Alright, Shadowheart. Let's try and inflict wounds on this hyena. I missed again! That's 2 misses in a row! Girl, get it together! Not good rolls for Miss Shadowheart this afternoon. Wow, y'all are trying to bite the vampire? I feel like that wasn't your best move. Will's gonna get higher ground too. He's so strong. I'm so glad we have him on our side. Alright, let's try out the vampire bite on this hyena, which heals Astarion. Very nice. And also gets rid of that hyena. Ooh, the multi-attack. Oh my goodness, that did so much damage. Okay, can you guys stop doing that? Good lord. They're all gonna do that. Okay. Hate that for us. Hellishly rebuke them, Will. Alright, Gladys. Let's see. Let's use Shatter on those two. Yeah, nice. And then heal yourself. Now, let's see if Shadowheart can actually hurt someone this time, hey? Let's try Guiding Bolt. On you. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. She has missed every attack this battle. What is going on today, girl? Alright, luckily the battle is almost over. Nice. Astarion, can you finish it? Yes, you can.
Still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Well, that's unfortunate. Let's try to exert our mental power and command her to leave. We will add a bonus for this one. Bardic Inspiration from Gladys. Whew! We got it.
The meat here is forbidden. She sniffs the air, then bounds away.
Nice. Okay. I guess that's why the trolls didn't come, is because that sort of interaction was going to happen. So we'll save our troll horn for another battle. Meantime, we can loot all sorts of flesh from these hyenas. We should also do a short rest. And now let's go confront these guys.
You're a sweet sight.
You're not.
Are any of my crew still alive out there?
No. All I saw was blood and guts.
Damn it. I guess that's a no. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltergard's a long way from here. Where are you heading?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Where's that?
Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Rugen!
It's fine. We'd be dead if they hadn't shown up. A little hospitality won't do any harm.
Well, you know, Joaquin's Rest has been burned to the ground.
Damn it. Nowhere's safe anymore. Doesn't change the plan, though. We'll head over there and check for survivors.
What's in the chest? Your cargo?
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Terenths.
A lot of people died for those baubles.
Rich men place more value on wine and fine clothes than on the lives of folks like me. It's a pretty bit of frippery that'll sit on a mantle gathering dust. But the pay for delivering it makes the risk worthwhile.
I mean, whatever your cargo is, I think I should take it as payment. Gladys doesn't normally intimidate people, but I'm a little peeved at their actions of hiding in the cave, so let's see what we can do here. We can get a lot of advantage. Beautiful.
Listen, I'm indebted to you, and that's why I'm giving you a chance to walk away before you get yourself killed. You made short work of the gnolls. Reckon you'd make shorter work of me and the boy. But we're not merchants, we're Zahentarim agents. Steal from us and you'll have a price on your head.
Zahentarim agents guarding a single chest? Curious.
If there are valuable goods on the move, the Black Company's always involved. We're the grease that keeps the wheels of commerce turning. And we don't take kindly to people who meddle in our business. This is the point when a clever lass like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
You'll find I'm very persuasive. We can make much more coin than you would with your employers.
I like the way you think. Didn't expect to turn this horror show to my advantage, but why not? The chest's all yours. Damn thing's sealed tighter than a duke's purse strings, so there's no point in trying to open it. I know a fence in Baldur's Gate who'll take it off your hands. Nobody will be the wiser. Don't try to cut me out of the deal, though. The Black Network has eyes and blades everywhere. Crafty swine like you could make a name for yourself in the Zahentarim. Make sure to drop by our hideout.
Maybe I will. Alright, so we found this missing shipment and somehow managed to convince them to give it to us, which I'm pretty happy about.
I'll be glad when we're out of this bloody cave.
I mean, you're out of it right now. So, where is this chest? We're gonna take it, and then when we eventually get to Baldur's Gate, sounds like we can sell it. The question is, though, is how heavy is this thing gonna be to carry? Didn't actually seem that heavy. Well, it's 11 pounds. A bloody handprint, still sticky to the touch, wraps around the iron handle of this heavy oak box, kept closed by a large iron lock. We could open it, but I feel like it's probably trapped. Plus, we can just sell it for money when we get to Baldur's Gate, so I'll hold on to it for now. And at least now we found out where that missing treasure was. We took the locked and sealed chest from Rugen, one of the men we saved from Knowles. The chest is now ours, but we could try to find its owner, which I plan to do once we get to Baldur's Gate. There's also a ton of alchemist's fire here. Can I pick this up, or is it going to be considered stealing? I mean, it looks like it's going to be considered stealing, but those guys out there owe me. So I will repay myself.
Well met.
Hi, Will. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant...
It's our lucky day after all.
see what else is in here.
I just feel alive. That's lucky.
Thief! You'll pay for this!
Oh, they saw me take the alchemist's fire? Are you serious? You've got to be joking. After all that, now they're attacking me. When was my last quick save? I don't know if we had one close by. We didn't. Oh my god, we're gonna have to fight these guys. Are you serious? Just after we had talked our way out of it. Oh my god. Alright, look, if y'all want to die over a flask of alchemist's fire, then that's on you, Ollie. I can't even feel bad about this, bro. Wow. I can't believe this happened. Alright, guys. Temporarily hostile. You can knock out or flee from a temporarily hostile entity and return later. They might resent you, but they will not be openly hostile. I feel like it's too late for that. I normally wouldn't even care. The part I'm worried about is they said that they're part of like some sort of mercenary group. So I'm scared that their friends are gonna come after us, but I guess that's all we can do. If y'all are gonna be so petty to fight us over this, I guess you get what you deserve.
That's who favors the fearless.
Oh, and they're dead. I can't believe this played out like that. It's the classic Baldur's Gate thing, right? Anything can happen at any time. Shit can hit the fan without a moment's notice. On the plus side, all of the flasks are now ours.
It may soon come to an
I mean, to be fair, how would the mercenaries ever know it was us that killed them? We could just say the Knowles killed them, if we ever get questioned. And now, we don't have to split the loot for the chest that we sell in Baldur's Gate. There's gotta be some benefits, right? Holy moly, I literally cannot believe that just happened. Alright. Looks like there's some loot over there. If we get Will to Misty Step, he can loot it for us. A wood trunk. Are you able to lockpick, Will? I mean, that's a super easy lock. Alright, what do you got? 34 gold. A bunch of alcohol. More alcohol. And rotten eggs and tomatoes. We will leave those where they are.
Ever onward.
What a day. Uh-oh, we don't have any more Misty Step. Does that come back after a short rest? Yeah.
That helps.
There we go. On the plus side, look how much loot we're getting now that We got rid of those dudes. Maybe this wasn't so bad after all. Everything happens for a reason, right? It all works out in the end.
Trap. So much for a warm welcome.
Starion, can you disarm that trap, please? Can't reach. Come over here.
Your back.
Move this crate. And then disarm that trap.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Now, lockpick that chest.
Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
Nothing quenches the thirst quite like passing vagrants when you're a vampire. Man, Reason's Grasps. Gold, antidote, potion of healing. This was really good.
Vacant as an orc skull.
We got so much good loot from coming in here. Alright, guys. So things didn't really go according to plan, but when do they ever? We learned that our friend Astarion is a vampire. We killed some gnolls, also killed some bandits, and got some valuable loot, so we'll take it. All's well that ends well in an adventurer's life. I'm gonna call it a day here, folks, for today's episode of Baldur's Gate 3, but when we return next time, we will continue our adventures. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here again real soon.